Yep. Okay. Published the article. And then immediately fell asleep. Took a good 2 and something hour nap, I think. We're gonna try some stuff. So, let me see what I want to do, how I want to do this here. Where do I want to set this up? I guess we can just do this in our standard environment. Do I want to make a repo for this, or where do I want to do this? I'm trying to think. I think we'll just do, yeah, we'll do this in the Docker in, easiest thing is to not make a repo and just do puffer branch, right? So I haven't written C in a very long time, at least not substantially. The easiest way to not look dumb when trying to remember how to do something is to do it when you're so completely and utterly thrashed that you have a great excuse as to why stuff is hard. So that's what we're going to do right now. Let me think how I'm going to set up the dev environment for this, because I'm not just trying to do C. I'm trying to do something very specific with C. I think what we're going to try to do, so the idea of what I want to do right now is I want to figure out if porting some stuff, not everything, not hopefully not the environments, but just maybe porting the if maybe just porting the renderers of a few things to see can let me put them online. Because if I can put some stuff online, that's going to make it really a lot easier for me to like get some of the stuff out there. Stuff like the snake renderer, maybe if that's easy, we can do the MOBA renderer. But there's like a big stack of stuff. If I just have to deal with a little bit of C, I'm happy. If I have to start dealing with JavaScript ecosystem, I'm going to be mad. So I'll show you what I was looking at that inspired this. Let me find the post. Let me see, where is it? Not the video. Not this one. There was like a post by the original dev on how to do this. Damn it, where is it? Raylib web examples. Some of them are in Zig as well. That's cool. I was considering that. But I think we're going to start with just C. Where is this darn post? How to run what? Raylib on web. Where the hell is this? I swear that the creator of this made a post where they had the whole setup for everything. Is it in just examples? Is it in the main repo? Okay, lots of examples. Where's the compilation stuff? Oh, this is cool. Wait. They actually have in the examples that you can just compile them with Zig. That's kind of cool. Okay, we might actually do that because I do want... It's either going to be this or Clang. I'm not writing C without at least some tools. Yeah. Build. Okay, so this is this. But how do I do WASM? Raylib compile. Awesome. Yeah, okay, there's a bunch of stuff here. I don't need... There was something from the original creator. This might work. Oh, wait, is this it? Yeah, I think it's this one. Okay, perfect. Raylib can be compiled for WebAssembly. All right, cool. We can do this now. Download the mscript SDK. All right, this might not be this might not be that bad. Let's see. Clone this. Actually, tiny little optimized repo for once. Well done. All right. Cool. So this uses Node. Ugh, I hate this already then. Why the hell do we need Node for this? Configure. Okay, so we just have to source ems SDK dot, where is it? Slash mscript env. There it is. Okay. So this is now downloaded. We got this. Compile Raylib. Raylib must be recompiled for HTML5 gen. I assume that we want to clone Raylib then, right? Yeah, we need to clone Raylib. So we need the source. That's fine. Oops, let's make sure we don't lose the original page. This is slightly annoying, but if once all the setup is good, I like the workflow of stuff, I can always just have this be in Puffer Tank. So let's see what it says. Compile here. Not for Windows users, don't need that. Before compiling Raylib, all tools need to be correctly configured. Let's verify these lines, okay? Need Clang, Python, and Node for this. Why do we need Python and Node to run C code? Okay, so this is where the directory is to run this from. So we just go into Raylib source, and then I guess I just run all of these, right? Okay, that's fast enough. To compile directly from the cam. Okay, so I don't need this makefile then, right? I don't need this makefile stuff. If you optionally want to compile the provided examples for the web, there's another makefile to configure. I want to compile like one of them to play with. Set up Raylib game for web. Okay. So there are a few small differences. This is what we want. Compile Raylib game for web. Okay, so there's some stuff here. So there's a file called minshell.html. Does this already have that arg in there? Path to shell HTML. Okay. So we need to go grab one of the examples, right? Build. Core 2D camera. Examples, core camera. .c. Why are there .pngs for this? Wait. Oh, those are thumbnails. We're fine. We don't need those, I don't think. Thanks, Bet. This is just like low energy chill stream for a bit because I am quite fried. And to do, is it build slash game dot h game. Grats, I'll be on in a few. Cool. OS. Wait, how does this work? Dash I. Am I dumb? Path 2. Does this mean I actually don't know this syntax. Like, is this like a flag that he made, or am I actually supposed to put in my own? Um, Hold on. It's literally that. That's really weird. I actually would not have thought that. That's really freaking weird. It's like this flag with a path in it. Wait, Raylib H, not Raylib A. Raylib.h, right? L. Path to Raylib. GLFW equals 3. Shell file. And this one they say is in source mini. Okay. Platform. Web. Error. Okay, what did I do wrong? Raylib.h not found. -I path to raylib.h. We'll see. It's I./source. Okay. Thank you, ChatGPT. Okay, so we have a build here now. Can I open this? I think I can, right? If I just do copy, build, Docker. Nothing appears to be here. Right? Okay, so what's wrong? Let's see. Okay, so to test the newly created HTML server, HTML file. Okay, this is what you have to do. It will allow you to, okay, so maybe this does it then. Oh, from where your HTML file is located. Okay. Try this. I suspect this is Docker, right? No, it says I have 8,000 up. I should be able to do this. I should be able to do this. Let me see. It requires Python 3. Well, yeah, obviously. None of this is in the FAQ. This looks like it should be fine, right? Localhost. Oh, I have 8,000 here. Let's try this. I think I only have this one opened. Hey, there you go. So it's getting this HTTP server now works, but I have a black screen. Where's the dev tool setting again? Wait, where's the freaking dev tools? Uncompile. Please compile your program with async support. Okay. So apparently we already need this. Okay, with asyncify. It's just this one extra flag, right? Yeah. -s asyncify. Okay. Hey, look at that. Okay, so this does actually compile. And I have actually gotten this to run on web. That's a nice start. I'm definitely not losing this command. This is obnoxious, right? Okay. So let me think about this. I'm just going to type a bunch of really stupid questions into GPT in order to figure out what the hell's going on here. Because I don't understand. So the thing I don't understand, right, is like we wrote this in C to be able to compile to WASM to run on the web. But for some reason, we still need Python and Node somewhere in here. Doesn't that defeat the point? C to WASM. Why can I not just run WASM without the huge extra depth of Node? You end up with a .wasm file. Okay, this first thing doesn't make any sense. Wait, what the fuck? Where is mscript? I guess this is part of mscript, right? I think maybe the Python was just for this HTTP server. What? No, but it's provided by mscript as well. What the hell? Okay, I don't understand what is going on here because mscript and SDK. The mscript and toolchain. Clang Python and Node. What the hell do I have Node for? Java? Oh, optional. Okay, good. What is this and why do I need it? Mscriptin. Compiler to WebAssembly. Does that mean I have Node code somewhere in here though? Like, game.js. Oh, geez. What the hell, right? admins the HTML as well. No node in here. Node path. I can't tell if this is just a different use of the same. I don't understand why the hell this thing requires node. Wait, it's node, not React. Am I stupid? I might be stupid. Let me check. Oops. I saw something I didn't like before in here that there was like yeah, I don't understand how like there's a binding for Node.js but not for JavaScript. Like what? I hate this so much. I'm not writing the I don't want to write this shit in JavaScript, right? I'm trying to think what the workflow would look like for this. Not this. We're not doing that, obviously. Like, I can make... Okay, there's just like, the thing that's bothering me is there's like, there are more tools involved than I would want there to be, right? Like, why is Node a dependency? Why is Python a dependency here, right? This is web stuff. I could just try to start implementing some stuff though. Also, I need to figure out how to make this thing work with Python, right? Yeah, there's gotta be, I need to be able to have, let me think. There's gotta be able to be a Python backend. Which is really weird because, like, everything is freaking backwards. Like, everything is freaking backwards. Like, writing C on the front end and Python on the back end, like, this doesn't make any sense. Mm. Okay, let me just keep going. I'm gonna try to, if I can at least get the data to go from the back end to here in a way that's reasonable, then maybe there's a way to do this, because that would still save me a bunch of effort, right? I don't think there's going to be an easy way to do this. I think it's going to be WebSockets, right? This is slow. WebSockets are way faster, right? WebSockets. In C code, use... Wait. Yeah, okay, this side is obviously... Wait. mscripts mbind. No, this is not good. No, this doesn't make any sense. Example using web sockets. Okay, so Python WebSockets. Fuck, all async. WebAssembly. But how the hell is this gonna work? Because this has to be passed to... This has to be passed to the WebAssembly, right? Which it's not doing here. Okay, there is literally like a built-in... Okay, there is a built-in WebSocket. Cool. Duh, it's JavaScript. So actually connecting these two is not hard, but then... Compile your C code, okay. Integrate WebAssembly. Yeah, this is not going to... This is not going to cover it. And why is the front-end ecosystem such a garbage mess? I'm trying to think what if there's another thing I know of that does this. Maybe I just have to be more specific here, but I doubt it. Is this just not a reasonable way to do anything here? There's so many things wrong with this though, right? Because like now my server has to do all the game processing as well. So if I just ported the entire thing to C, then obviously, yeah, you'd be able to play the thing online. But I'd still have the issue of not being able to run the neural nets online. Let me see if it actually gave me something reasonable. Python WebSocket server, yeah. Raylib frontend in C. .state. Okay, so you can just call functions from... This is calling a C function on this side. So this is actually not that bad. This is not that bad. I think versus writing the whole freaking game in pure C, this is substantially easier. Because then, yeah, maybe... I'm trying to think what else I could compile to WebAssembly. I mean, this wouldn't be terrible, right? Like, the renderers are pretty simple. And then you'd be able to run them locally or in a browser. That's pretty nice. I mean, really, the simplest possible thing would be, just streaming the game. But then the thing is, it's still... I don't want the game processing to have to be run on the server. I definitely don't want the networks... Word script. This is deprecated, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. Loaded where there's no Python depend. Okay. So you can do stuff with this. Maybe I should just make the snake game in C. Just to get a sense of how hard it would be and then figure out from there how to integrate like TorchScript. Because then I don't have to deal with WebSockets, right? That's pretty appealing. Yeah, essentially if I just write the whole thing in C, then I can just run it all I can just run it all in the browser, and I can just load like the torch script model, right? And then that also runs in the user's browser, so that's very nice and scalable. Now, I don't think I would commit to having to do everything like this because it's going to make it harder for people to actually make environments for this. But I have wanted to just write some C. So, I mean, this is like a cool excuse, even if I just do it for the snake environment, right? It's a cool excuse to do that. Okay. I hate this substantially less now. So yeah, technically to compile and serve this stuff, there's like a Python and Node dependency, which is jank. But then from there, it's like the actual, everything is just going to be the C code, which is fine. I mean, this turned out about as well as I would expect. Let me figure this out now. I'd like to start actually implementing this environment now. Let me think if I've got any energy in me. I've got a meeting in an hour, so I think what I'll do is I'll work on this for like 40 minutes. I'll see if I get anywhere. I don't want to just use GPT to convert this, right? Yeah. Actually, this is easier than I would think because I can do this in separate stages, right? I can do the back end logic first, and then the front end logic. That'll be easier, won't it? Yeah. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. So we do know though, we got an important data point, which is that it is actually relatively straightforward to compile stuff to WASM with Raylib, which is good. Copy C snake. Oh, I still have to figure out the bindings though, right? Okay, let me just copy then. Real snake dot snake. I think I can just like C snake pi x snake dot h, and I can just start rewriting this, right? And then I'll figure out the bindings later. I'm a little confused though what I'm going to do with the data structures. Writing the logic in C is not the hard part. That's going to actually be fun. This is... The issue is going to be getting these tensors into C. We're going to be asking ChatGPT a bunch of dumb questions today. It's just how it's going to go. It's given me two of these and I don't know which, and they're completely different. I'm gonna like the one that has all the code in one spot. So here's your code. Okay, it just takes double star data. I hate PyBind so much. Yeah, this is just disgusting, right? Yeah, we're not doing this shit. Yeah, this is just absolutely disgusting. Let me think what my alternatives are here. Well, it's not Py, it's just Python. I hate this still. I don't know if there's a way other than going through Python. Can you like C-types this somehow? Memory updated. I hate the Py. Hates the Py object API. It's funny. Okay, this is way better because this is like I'd rather have the gross stuff be on the Python side. There's also the thing as I could just no, I can't bind it with Python, right? Because I still need wait, hold on. Let me think. Let me think about this. How am I gonna get the damn data into the torch model? Sure. C++ API. Python with C types or CFFI. You know, I could just keep the scythe on binding. Um, no, because I have to allocate the memory in C, right? Which is a little different. Kind of makes stuff harder, doesn't it? Jeez, I hate C++. Ugh, that's disgusting. This is nice, though. Hmm. The fact that I have to do the memory allocations in C is obnoxious. Because I'm sort of like I'm torn in two directions here, right? Like if I could put some of these environments online, it would just be really, really good for showing off puffer stuff, right? But at the same time, it's like the exact opposite for getting people to be able to use these environments for stuff, or like to be able to make more environments. Because nobody else is gonna freaking do this, right? Nobody else is gonna write these environments in C. But still, like the idea of having like a 400 line script that just does all of this is very appealing. Also, if I do the raylib rendering right in, if I do the raylib rendering in C, it's going to be much, much faster. I'll probably be able to throw together some really cool demos, right? I was running in a browser. Okay, so I guess the only thing that's difficult in my head is just the integration, the barrier between Python and C. It's actually kind of tricky because it has to be shared memory, doesn't it? Yeah. I'm trying to think how I want to even start doing this. If I start by, if I just keep the Python file for now, just for the to handle the memory allocation, and I write the logic in C, That doesn't really get me anywhere, right? Because I still can't use the environment online then. I need the whole thing to be there. If I start by writing the renderer in C, that still doesn't get me anywhere because I would need to do WebSocket shenanigans, which I don't want to do. I mean, I'd pretty much just have to rewrite the whole env in C and then figure out from there how to do the rest of it, right? I could just start with that, treat it as a fun project, see how bad the code is, and go from there, right? That's kind of appealing. Yeah. I guess we just don't worry too much about the integration layer for now, and we just write like the env in C. That's probably the way to do it. Move this away. I'm gonna probably have to figure out a bunch of. I haven't written C in so long. Um, Constants. Oh, it doesn't pick up the fact that we're in raw C now, right? So I got to get rid of all this garbage. Include standard lib. Was it void? Step all. Well, we don't even need this vectorized thing yet, do we? We can actually just get rid of this. The first thing is that we don't have classes anymore. We have structs. So we have struct snake. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. Unsigned char. But the thing is, it's not going to be fixed like this. That's hard. What do you do when you need persistent memory that's not in a struct? Wait, I'm confused now, actually. What do you do when you need... Wow, object-oriented programming has, like, fried my brains. Holy hell. More than the 50K. Okay, world's dumbest questions times. Persistent. Sized. Let's see. State. Oh, it's just gonna be you have a pointer, right? And then you have an init function, right? I'm just dumb. Yeah, I'm totally just dumb. Totally just dumb, right? So all you do here is you allocate its star grid, right? That's how it works when you just do a pointer to a 2D array. Yeah, it's just going to be star pointer. Because the pointer, treating a pointer is, it's like a list, right? Pointer gets treated like a list. Yeah. And bint is not a type that exists, right? Is it bool? Standard bool, yeah. Okay, that's not that bad. And then what we do is sea snake init. Oh, and then they do the forward declarations at the top usually, don't they? It's been so long. This is not actually that bad though so far. We'll leave it 3 lines for now. Malak. Wait, you can't. Oh yeah, you can malak this because it's. You can malak this because the pointers have fixed size, right? Malak, malak. There are way too many malak calls though. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. This is gonna let me do state-based stuff in the future. Because I could do it all with one mallet call, and then I could... Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Is it destroy? Okay. Oh, okay, that's it. So now we get rid of this. And then compute observations. It's just going to have env. So we do void compute observations, and we'll fix the casing of everything. See? Did this do it right? I don't know about this indexing. But let's say that we just keep going for now. So this sets the... Okay. Void spawn snake. And yeah, we'll just go from here. Whoops. Oh, it's not, it's slash slash, right? There's no way it's this short, right? Yeah, no, it needs more. I'm just tabbing code at this point. This is really its language translation, so it's not a bad idea to have this be the first draft. I think I would be better off if I'm going to do it this way, just getting the whole first draft from like Claude or something, right? I don't really feel comfortable doing that though. I mean, to be fair, this is a really good use case because it's just straight up translation. I already wrote all the code. Am I going to be debugging dumb Claude issues though for hours? I mean, this is a really good excuse to try it, right? 557. All right, let's. I've been meaning to try because like GPT's been so shit. I swear though, if everybody's just been gaslighting me and this model is just as bad, I am just muting all LLM discussion for the next year until it catches up. Let's see. Oh, I should probably do this on the other account. Hold on. Because every time, basically anytime I say like, oh, GPT fails, people say, oh, use Claude, which I don't think is going to be a huge difference, but I could be wrong. Yep. Let me do this. Okay, let me put this info in. Code. Okay, I already hate their UI. Let me see. Let me set an alarm for, so I gotta call in half an hour. So I'm gonna do this for 20 minutes. We're just gonna see if this thing gives me a reasonable draft of something. Oh wait, Sonnet is. I forgot that they had Sonnet for free as well, that's ridiculous. Um. Okay. Sized game. Anything else I want to include in here? As you can see, the original is perf optimized, not do any copies. This is a reinforcement learning environment. Needs to be fast. Oh, geez, that's terrible. Here, we'll grab it from online. Holy. When did this hit 790? That's awesome. Did we pass Sample Factory? Yeah, we passed Sample Factory. Holy hell. I'd be way more enthusiastic right now if I weren't totally fried, but holy hell, thank you guys. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Well, we're gonna have some crazy stuff happening in the next month or so here with Puffer. It'll be good. This is just kind of for fun, and like this will, if this works, basically this will be a really nice way to like promote Puffer and like have stuff be usable cross-platform. Um, this is not what we're gonna do with everything though, for sure. That's crazy. 790 stars, damn. Hey Roman, thanks. I'm kind of just chilling out for the next 15-20 minutes, doing a little bit of exploratory work. Um, if I can figure out how to get the environments to be C and like run PyTorch models from TorchScript, then I'd be able to put online demos where it's like play Snake with a 4,000 AIs in real time online in your browser, which would be a really cool demo. I just kind of want to see how hard it is. Because, like, it's occurred to me, right? Like, Claude exists. I already have the code. It just needs to be translated, and then I have to tweak it, right? It's not that bad, maybe. And as much as I hate language models for pretty much everything, like, translating code from one language to another is a very good use case. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so it gives me type def struct. Init csnake. It did a few interesting things here, didn't it? Just spawn a new snake. Oh, that's funny. It replaces it with a do while to avoid that. That's kind of cool. Do while is nice. Spawn food. Kind of nice. It's funny that the C code kind of uses more fancy syntax than my Python does. Because I write very, very simple Python. Because you got do whiles and switch statements and stuff. Tried setting up the project on my machine, didn't have enough time to get through the Python version errors. Really? It's not supposed to be a mess. Do you have like Python 3.11? If you're getting errors in like, 3.11 or whatever, like, yeah, you can just post the errors and I actually do look at them and fix stuff. Or at the very least, if it's like user error, I put stuff to like make it more clear, right? I'll put better messages. It's actually really, really valuable. Like, the only way that Puffer gets better is if when stuff goes wrong is if you report it. Because otherwise I don't know and I can't fix it. Okay, so this is kind of interesting because this is still zero mallocs. Okay. I don't know what the hell's always wrong with my Vim copy paste. It's so screwy. I gotta fix that eventually. Um, I might just, well, I don't have time to really fix it now. Let me just copy this to a file and I'll like mess with this later. User error since I don't woke. Okay, yeah, if you document pain points, like let me know. For sure. Mm, this is not smart. Yeah, see, this is not smart. Oh, I see why it did this at least. Okay. This is decent. Okay, we'll stay in Sealand for now. Let me just find the. I really want to write some of my own C though, not just have Claude translate stuff. But I guess it makes sense for this. I guess it makes sense for this because yeah. The reason it makes sense for this is because I already have the code, right? Like I already wrote it in Python. So technically, if I just make sure I figure out the glue for all of this, this is kind of a simple enough task that at least for the easier M's, I can probably just write them in Python and translate. But the idea of writing stuff in C is just very appealing to me. Like there actually is a lot of just simplification here. Hi, welcome. What about this first binding? Yeah, the Python binding is bad, but I can fix that. Oh, I see why. Yeah, okay. I'll ask it to, just because there are rate limits, I'll ask it to port this last thing. Hey, how's it going? I'm just messing around today for a little bit. Like, I can't really do anything serious. I'm still fried from, I mean, this was on Twitter. I realized most of my audience doesn't see this stuff, but I am currently fried from this frickin' 50K yesterday. So I'm kind of just chilling and trying some stuff. I'm trying to get Claude to like give me an initial port of my thing of one of my M's to see if it actually works and to see if I like it and to see if I can like put it on the web and stuff. But probably messing around today, tomorrow, maybe a little bit Thursday, and then I'll be back to the normal stuff. Unless this actually starts working really well, in which case I'll keep going with it. We'll see. But yeah, that's where we're at the moment. Still trying to figure out spaces, but I will help you as soon as I can think again. What I'm doing here does not qualify as thinking. Like, I would probably have a very hard time adding two 5-digit numbers in my head right now. Yeah, it did work before, but it might have worked in like 0.7. So they're very well, it could be like 0.7. Yeah, I gotta go in a couple minutes because I got a call as well. When running, it isn't running spaces. Oh, really? Okay, we'll have to look at that. I check it in 0.7. That could be a problem. That would, if that's not working, like, yeah, we need to, we'll talk about that. Here, let me make, so I get around the usage limits real quick. Oh, to see. Literally, it will just start porting code before I give it any code. So that's a strike against it. Just run squared, it pretends. Still going to work on this. Very likely D-types aren't going to work together. Well, they are going to work together because it's a main thing in Puffer, and I can guarantee you I did have that working before, so something broke. Yeah. Anyways, I have got to go get ready for this thing, and I'm probably going to be asleep after that, so I'll be back tomorrow. But yeah, don't drive yourself nuts if you think something's really broken. I can work on this on stream or whatever with you tomorrow, okay? Or like maybe not tomorrow, but like this week, all right? Thanks everyone. Also, just to show like this is crazy that I took a couple days off and this is at 791. So thank you everyone for this. This is just awesome. I really appreciate the support on this. Like this is crazy. Star Puffer. Yeah, Star the Repo helps me out a whole ton. There's more RL that's going to happen in the next little bit here. In a few more days. I just got to recover basically from this ultra. See y'all.